Standard 10th, Subject Science and Technology, Unit Gravitation. Outcome: to be able to explain the scientific reasons behind various phenomena on the basis of the relationship between gravitational force and motion. Okay? Students, we have seen in the previous standard that the gravitational force is a universal force and it acts not only between two objects on the earth but also between any two objects in the universe. Let's now learn how this force was discovered. Okay? As we have learned, the phenomenon of gravitation was discovered by Sir Isaac Newton. As the story goes, he discovered the force by seeing an apple fall from a tree on the ground. He wondered why all apples fall vertically downward and not at an angle to the vertical. Why do they not fly off in a horizontal direction? After much thought, he came to the conclusion that the earth must be attracting the apple towards itself, and this attractive force must be directed towards the center of the earth. The direction from the apple on the tree to the center of the earth is the vertical direction at the position of the apple, and thus the apple falls vertically downwards. Figure on the left shows an apple tree on the earth. The force on an apple on the tree is towards the center of the earth, that is, along the perpendicular from the position of the apple to the surface of the earth. The figure also shows gravitational force between the earth and the moon. Watch this video about the gravitational force between the earth and the moon. The distance in the figure are not according to the scale. Newton thought that if the force of the gravitation acts on apples on the tree at different heights from the surface of the earth, can it also act on objects at even greater heights? Example like earth and moon. Okay? Students, we have seen that a force is necessary to change the speed as well as the direction of the motion of an object. Now let's learn circular motion and centripetal force. Try this. Tie a stone to one end of a string. Take the other end in your hand and rotate the string so that the stone moves along a circle as shown in a figure. Are you applying any force on the stone? In which direction is this force acting? How will you stop this force from acting? What will be the effect on the stone? As long as we are holding the string, we are pulling the stone towards us, that is, towards the center of the circle, and are applying a force towards it. The force stops acting if we release the string. In this case, the stone will fly off along a straight line, which is the tangent to the circle at the position of the stone when the string is released, because that is the direction of its velocity at that instant of a time. You may recall that we have performed a similar activity previously in which a 5 rupee coin kept on a rotating circular disc flies up the disk along the tangent to the disk. Thus, a force acts on any object moving along a circle and it is directed towards the center of the circle. This is called centripetal force. Okay? Centripetal means center seeking. That is, the object tries to go towards the center of the circle because of this force. You know that the moon, which is the natural satellite of the earth, goes around it in a definite orbit. The direction of motion of the moon as well as its speed constantly changes during this motion. Do you think some force is constantly acting on the moon? What must be the direction of this force? How would its motion have been if no such force acted on it? Do the other planets in the solar system revolve around the sun in a similar fashion? Is similar force acting on them? What must be its direction? From the above activity, example and questions, it is clear that for the moon to go around the earth, there must be a force which is exerted on the moon, and this force must be exerted by the earth, which attracts the moon towards itself. Similarly, the sun must be attracting the planets, including the earth, towards itself. Okay? Are you understand, children? Okay. Now, watch this video again and again. Thank you.